Good morning, everyone. Hope you are well on this Monday. It is MLK Day. It is inauguration day for Trump. And get your popcorn ready. Get your soda, your pizza. Get it all ready because here we go. Here we go. It is day one, and we will see what happens. It should be interesting. Also, college football national championship. Tonight, we got Notre Dame versus Ohio State. I really don't have a dog in the fight with that game. I will pull for Notre Dame, though, personally. But I just hope it's a good game. Anyway, I know you're not here for that. But several things to cover. We have a big day today. Praying nothing bad happens. Definitely praying for that it goes peacefully. So we have that going on. A couple of other little news items as well. A little breaking thing, a little news item that I'm going to share with you. I just noticed before recording this. Also, I have a terrific passage I will share with you here. And also towards the end of the video, also the whiteboard makes an appearance again. And it's towards the end of the video, so you'll have to wait. But it won't be too long. Just hang around. And if you hit the like button, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, you can just move along. All right? All right, then. I appreciate you being here. TikTok is back on. So not that it's a big deal to me. I know it is for many people. And I'm all for, I know it's got its flaws, and I know, and all this, all the little arguments against it. I get it. But it is social media. It is, I think you can get a lot of information there that you cannot get from your traditional legacy news sources. Also, there's a lot of Christian content on there. There's a lot of content on a lot of different subjects. If you just search it and you watch a certain content, it will keep feeding you more of it, just like Facebook, just like YouTube. All of them do that. So I'm glad it is back on. I will say that this is a lesson. I mean, think about it. If they can shut down an app, if they can shut down something like that, and that's pretty big, the flip of a switch, all right, just like that, for a time on Sunday, yesterday, it was just gone. Think about that. If they can do that so easily, it just shows you, it's just a reminder that they can shut down anything at any time that they want. Think about it. Think about it. And all these people were like, well, that's my income source and all this. And these TikTokers, huge TikTok, they make tons of money. I get it. Hey, more power to you. But understand, if all your eggs are in that basket, that is risky. That is risky. Same for YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Just understand the risk. There is some risk there. There's risk with everything. I get it. But they can shut down anything at any time they want. All right. Okay. Also, just saw a while ago, Biden on the way out throwing another hand grenade. As he walks out the door, pardons, I figured this was coming, pardons Anthony Fauci, Mark Milley, what a joke, the J6 committee. Now, you're going to be like, well, Dawg, what crime did they commit? Well, we understand, we know what happened, we know what they committed, but they haven't been charged for anything. Not yet. This apparently is an attempt to prevent retaliation from the Trump administration. Now, that's kind of telling, in a way, if you really think about it. Now, the first one I mentioned, you want to talk about crimes against humanity. That is my opinion. Definitely. I don't think the guy should be walking around free. I just really don't. No. Mark Milley, don't really care. I mean, he was he's a fake, a fraud. I think in my opinion, he is. The rest of them, I don't know. If the administration goes after them, I'm not going to protest it. But then again, I think the time should be better spent serving we the people, serving all Americans, whether you voted for Trump or not, if you didn't vote. I think their focus should be serving doing what they're supposed to be. Federal government, national security is number one. We, the people, that's who you work for. That's the way it should be. And I would prefer to see that. I hope we see it. Now, I'm under no illusion. I know anybody who gets to the highest position, president, is going to be compromised in certain ways. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. But our alternative was the camel. I think that had the potential to be worse than the last 4 years, if you can imagine. I truly do. I truly do. So we dodged a bullet there. I mean, we truly did. Trump dodged a literal bullet. We dodged a big bullet as well. Trump is making lots of promises. Ms. Dawg and I watched a good bit on live feeds, the big rally he had last night. It is stirring. It's stirring. It will stir you. Even if you look at this objectively, and I'm very optimistic, but we'll watch what happens. There are words and then there's actions, right? But it does look pretty. He's making a lot of promises. I mean, he promises to declassify the JFK, the RFK, MLK records and other topics of great public interest in the coming days. He also said he's going to talk, give us the lowdown on the drone /UAP/UFO phenomenon that's been going on. We will see. That should be very interesting as well. But this is really cool. He says, I'm going to end the war in Ukraine. I'm going to stop the chaos in the Middle East. I'm going to prevent WW3 from happening. Now, we already see hostages are being released. The hostage swap, whatever you want, the Middle East, there's the ceasefire going on between Israel and Hamas. We'll see if that holds. But we'll have to see what happens there. It's promising. Let's see. What else? He's set to sign over 200 executive orders. That's tall. That's tall. Just some of them. Border security, ending DEI. Thank you. Border security, man. Be the first one I sign if I'm him. Energy. Reduce cost of living for American families. Please, please. Stop the bleeding. National emergency. Declare a national emergency at the border. Close it. Yes. Yes. Well, then, right off the bat, as best as possible. Eliminate cartels from operating on United States soil. ICE, immigration control, enforcement operations will commence going after the people who are in the country, especially the criminal element that are in the country illegally. Eliminate catch and release. Terminate electric vehicle mandate. Yes. Yes. Abolish the Green New Deal. Heck yeah. Do it. Withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord. Yes. Yeah. 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 Designate cartels as a foreign terrorist organization. Start rebuilding the wall. Yes. Yes. Fully unleash Alaskan energy. Man, drill, baby, drill. Frack, drill, open the pipelines. End the DEI programs in the federal government. Yes. Establish biological sex definitions. Yeah. Let's do that again. Let's do that. Pardon the J6 political prisoners. Get them out of there. Get them out of there. I'd do that day one, within hours. 4 years, over 4 years. Unreal. Unreal. What country has this been? We've endured 4 years. We've survived. We've endured. I know people are like, well, you just sit back. We voted. What are you going to do? You can protest. You can vote. You can speak out. You can call your representatives. You can email your representatives. You can do all the legal things. The only thing left is the other thing. That's an option. But We're not just sitting down over here. We stood up on November 5th. I do believe, if you remember, the majority stood up and said, no, enough. We draw the line here. No more falling back. No more surrender. We draw the line. We keep falling back. We keep retreating. And you keep taking more and more. No, that's it. No. Direct all agencies and departments to remove all federal actions that increase the cost for Americans, the cost of living, families, consumers. Please, by all means. Drill, drill, drill. The economy, the border, our culture, basic freedoms, the Bill of Rights. That's all we're asking. Represent us. We're being taxed to the max. I know, not like some countries. I get it. But for us, that's a lot. That's too much. At least have some representation. What do we get for it? What are we getting for our taxes? I mean, really. Kind of went on a tear there. But anyway, I'm optimistic. Now, don't think the evil forces are just going to melt away forever. No, they're not. They're still around, and they will be working their best. I'm sure they've been quiet lately, but that's the part that concerns me. They're quiet. They're planning. Don't make no mistake. The forces of evil are not sleeping. They will be around, and they will make their efforts. You'll see on my board here in a minute. But so they're not just going to be silent. We have to stay vigilant. We have to keep our preparations. It's like, don't stop preparing. This is a lifestyle for us. Keep practicing, keep training, keep your self-defense up, keep your security going. Keep stacking. I'm going to go do a passage. And I'm going to show you the board. All right. Get the popcorn ready. Somebody said they're having a pizza party. I like it. That's cool. Hey. All right. We're going to Psalm. Going back to one of my favorite chapters in Psalm 139. I want to zero in on verse 13 and 14. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. We were made for a time. We were made for a purpose. We were made for this time. Also, he made you with specific skills, talents. How can we use them? How can we exercise our potential? Think about that. Sometimes I put my coaching hat on, I know. But think about that. What do you have? What skill, what talent do you have? It's all different. It's different for everybody. That makes you better than the average person. And how can you use it? How can you leverage it? Right? I'm going to go to the board. All right, here we go. This is just my opinion, of course. Hope you can see that. The light's getting in the way a little bit there. But we know who's behind the evil. That's really the origin of it. And then he's using these folks. Who's standing in the way? Our true Savior is Christ, not a human. No. Now, he can use some people. He can use these folks, whether they know it or not. They may not know it. But that's okay. Well, Trump even said one time, I'm standing in their way. The target is you and I. You. We. That's the target. That's one of the humans standing in the way. I know he's got his faults and all that kind of stuff. He's human. We're human. This is not going away. That's not taking a vacation. May seem like it, but they're not. Not going anywhere. So know that and understand that. We must remain vigilant because of this. We must stay centered on this, right? Because that's the target. That's the target. Don't forget that. That's a reminder. Let's enjoy the transition. I know I am. I am. Hey, sue me. This is a good day. Pray nothing weird happens, right? Share your thoughts. If you disagree, you can be respectful, and that's cool. If you come at us in an attacking manner, you're gone. Quickly as quickly as possible. All right. 2 clicks is all it takes. If you come at us at me or any of the commenters, any of the dog pound, come after us in an attacking manner. That's it. You just go somewhere else. All right. That's just the way it is. All right. Again, share your thoughts. Stay close to Jesus. God bless y'all. See you soon.